Barbershop conversation, guys. I was waiting on you, Lincoln. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I probably can't hear him because he's upstairs in his bed, but I can hear him. Anyhow, I want to talk about something, and I just want to thank Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence because I know I got brothers and sisters out here fighting with me, fighting for me. But when I do this media stuff and I'm asking questions that definitely y'all want to hear and I'm holding this mantle, it gets challenging to say the least. You know, it's challenging, right? Uh, People assassinate my character for going in on Oscar. Oh, he's a race baiter. All he cares about is race. Oh, how can you talk about Andre Ward? He's a future Hall of Famer. You have no space to be talking about this. But let me tell you something. When the people you fight for stand up for you, it validates you. And when Errol Spence tweeted, "You don't, you don't do well." I forget the quote. I'm just gonna paraphrase it. You don't do well with black fighters. You haven't done it in the past, basically. And when Deontay Wilder tweeted Andre Ward, it put some wind. It put wind underneath my wings, per se, if you understand that metaphor. I wasn't gonna ever stop flying. That's for damn sure. But it made me feel good on that platform, in his own space, not caring about the backlash, but caring more about the advancement of his people, our people, And I'm going to forever fight. I won't stop fighting. I can't stop fighting. And I just want to take the time to thank Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. Town Biz called me today while I was working. And he was like, man, I hadn't thought about it. I thought about it in the moment, but I hadn't given it too much thought. And since then, I've been thinking about it, how if you guys should see my emails and my DMs, man, they be going in on me. It's not that it bothers me. That doesn't bother me. It bothers me when I hear black people saying, I don't care what white people say. I'll just make that plain and simple. I personally, from a personal level, don't care how white people perceive me. Not one bit, not one iota. Don't care. They don't know what it's like to be black in America, and I don't care to listen to their interpretation of what a black man is in America. All right, don't care. All right, it bothers me when a black man tries to play the middle or say, I should be silent, I should be quiet, I shouldn't speak on it. Well, I'm not ever going to stop speaking. Never, ever will I ever stop speaking because I believe inherently in my heart it's the right thing to do. And when Errol Spence tweeted that, when Errol Spence talked about how black fighters and black fans should stick together like the Mexicans do, and I'm paraphrasing right now, I thought that was important. And same thing Deontay Wilder's been echoing. And it's not a coincidence. 2 years ago, they were in New York and they had that press conference and they talked about police brutality. It's not by accident Errol Spence got his money and retired his mom and dad and bought them a house in Jamaica. It's not by accident. Shout out to the subscriber that sent that video to me, man. Thank you. This stuff is not by accident. You know, it's not by accident Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz, who failed the drug test. We'll just say failed the drug test and gave him a second chance months later because he had an ill daughter. This stuff isn't by accident. This is real character, guys. This is real character. This is real integrity. This is not, and I applaud them. And I don't care how many videos I do for the next 7 to 10 days. I personally, my channel might be dedicated to Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence for the next 7 to 10 days, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't. I have a fight this weekend, so things are gonna change. I'll start promoting that fight maybe Wednesday or Thursday when I come off my high horse. In terms of excitement, in terms of meeting all my brothers and sisters down in Dallas, having a great time, fellowshipping, breaking bread, going out, partying. You know, I ain't gonna lie, Blue Blood and I laughed for 5 days straight. And last night, excuse me, this is Monday. 2 nights ago, Saturday night, I swear before God, me, him, and Ego and Keith, we laughed. Let's see, I had to catch my Uber at 4 for 2 hours. No, about 1:30 till about 4 o'clock. We laughed for 2.5 hours straight on just shit that was just going down, man. I had the best time ever. And I'll talk about that in another video maybe. And I applaud them, man. And I say this before, and I say this now. If you are any type of affiliation with Wilder and Spence, I don't care what it is. Blu-ray, you want to come on and promote your business, I'm cool with it. Chris, you want to come on from Deontay's camp, one of his best friends, you want to come on and promote something, more than welcome to. Whatever it is, I think it's just that important that we support people that are supporting them on an everyday basis. I see Errol Spence a handful of times a year. I see Deontay Wilder a handful of times a year, but they reach so many people on a daily basis. I think that it's essential that we use our power to keep on pushing and propelling these men forward and encouraging them, you know. And I got off the phone with Town Biz, and I just was smiling from ear to ear. You know, I've been, like I said, I've been fighting. I've been fighting and fighting. It's not easy being a media member. It's not easy. I make it look easy in the interviews and stuff like that, but it's tough. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy. Some events go smooth as possible, and there's a lot of media members that don't like me, and it's okay. I can care less, because I told you guys every time I unlock my door, I'm a king. When I walk in the house, my kids run to me and say, "Daddy." That's validation for me. I don't need no validation from no white person, none of that. And I'm not making this about race. I want this to be about the empowerment of us, the empowerment of black men. I think it's important. I think it's essential. And I love the fact that Errol Spence was daring enough, was black enough to be black in the black moments. It's easy to be black when you're shooting a basketball, when you're singing a song, when you're writing a rap. That's easy. Oh, it's so easy. But when a black man is getting drugged down the street, or people go in on you, and it's tough. It's not that it's tough, but you have no idea the amount of people that you're inspiring and or encouraging. It's not. And they'll never know. Uh, I'm sure Errol Spence and I'm not Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder will never ever see, speak, or touch the people that are actually everyone that they actually inspire. And I think my channel is a bridge to that, just like other people's channels, just like Blue Blood and LDBC, New Media, Black Media Row. I think that not think, it's just it's easier on the tongue to say think. I know that we're all bridges to them, and I just want to say thank you. I love them, and Errol Spence has been dropping breadcrumbs. I've been reporting them, but in his moment of glory, he was very proud, and his parents should be proud. You know, if I had their address, I would send his parents a gift card. I would. I genuinely would, because just a token of appreciation for the son that they raise. And it's just important, man. Two parents in the household raising a kid, and I hope and pray that that example, whether you have to co-parent or whether you're actually living together, There's no excuse for any man not being a part of their children's life. There's no excuse. I don't care the financial situation. Your presence is the present. All right? All right? That's the main ingredient. Your presence is the main ingredient, okay? Um, you having money, you having a job helps. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say um, it doesn't help. Lincoln's in private school right now, so I understand that it costs money. I respect that and I honor that. And I also fully grasp and understand that being present in your child's life is the most powerful tool you can have. And and me now, looking in hindsight, I've seen so many videos of Errol Spence's dad on the track with him 11, 12, and 1 o'clock at night. I've seen that for years. And I didn't put two and two together until this week. This weekend after Errol Spence, and now as I'm putting everything in auto replay, I'm looking back like, wow, they got the goods. So I encourage y'all, man. Love your kids, man, and I don't. There's different levels. So there's people who work in silence and help people. I've had people, lots of people, work in silence and help me, um, who don't desire to be in the public eye, who don't desire to be loud or be the loudest, you know. Yet they support me, you know. And Earl isn't one for many words. Everything he says is kind of what he believes. Not kind of, is what he believes. He doesn't speak in metaphors per se, you know. He's very articulate, very intelligent, and he doesn't waste syllables. And just like I had to learn it, I had to learn that, you know. Um, we all had to learn it, but there's power in his tongue. You know what I mean? Same goes for Deontay Wilder, man. There's power in them, and man, I'm excited. I'm putting my bid in to spend 2 days with Errol Spence in his next camp. I'm putting my bid in. I had an idea. Um, I had an idea. I had an idea what Errol Spence should do because the city came out and he had his high school band. He should pick a Saturday or a nighttime event at his high school auditorium, and he should invite the kids and their parents. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it, and I know everyone wants to come, but I think this is important. It's just an idea that I had, and I know this video will get to him one way or another. He should go back to his high school, and um, I saw his high school band. I thought that was powerful. I thought that was when I saw the high school band come out. I'm not gonna lie, I saw them rehearsing, and um, the day before I saw them rehearsing, so I knew what was going on. But when I saw them come out, and then I saw Yellow Beezy come out, I saw how loyal Errol Spence is. I genuinely saw how loyal this man is, and I think that he should. I don't think there's a facility that can hold the amount of people that wants to hear him speak, and I think that the city of Dallas needs to wrap their arms around him. But more importantly, I think Errol Spence needs to have an event for the community at the auditorium. It needs to be at his high school, and I would love to curate it. I would love to be the man to interview him. Um, I think Derek James needs to be honored. If you haven't heard Derek James on Dante's Boxing Nation yesterday, it's the live Dante's Boxing Nation radio show. I don't know the title of it, but you guys need to listen to that. Derek James was choo 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 choo. No words can articulate the power that was in his interview yesterday. I think they both need to be honored. I think Errol Spence needs to go in the School Hall of Fame as soon as possible. He's a great ambassador for the city of Dallas, and I'm just proud. I'm just proud, and and I'm proud from afar. I don't desire to be in his presence. I don't desire to call Errol Spence. I don't desire to hang out with him and be his best friend or go to a club and go have dinner with him. I don't desire none of that. I just want to see him. I just want to be a part of his ascension to greatness. He's already great. You know, he's the best welterweight in the world. And now he's a top five fight. He's a top 5 pound for pound fighter in the world. You know, he and Terrence Crawford might be 1 and 2 now. You know, because he displayed something beautiful. And I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I literally can't wait. So that's what we're on. And Deontay Wilder's on deck tomorrow. 9 o'clock. I'm 9 o'clock California time, PST. So you guys figure it out where you're at from there. And, you know, I'm just proud of them too. I'm genuinely proud of them too. And I just want to say thank you because I've been fighting this fight for, you guys been fucking with me for a time. I've been fighting this fight for a long time. And I'm going to have some haters in the comment section. And I don't care, baby. I don't care, baby. That's on me, baby. I don't care, baby. So, I've been listening to that song all day today. It's going to be my workout song tomorrow. For sure. It's going to be my workout song tomorrow. And so thank you. I did this video to say thank you because they may not know it, but they helped me so much. You know, now people can't say, Fred, you're just full of shit. Well, what is Errol Spence as it relates to Oscar? Fred, you're full of shit. Well, Deontay Wilder basically had the same sentiment about Andre Ward. I have no respect for Oscar De La Hoya. None, man. None. It's over. Like none. Like it's I don't. It the thought of that disgusts me. You can hear it in the repetition in my words. Like nothing to, man. Anyways, man. So I salute that. And this is a new era for black fighters, man. It's a new era. Because when the top talk like this, the middle has to. The middle has to. You can't be in the middle. You can't play center field anymore. Right field or left field. Because they're going to look at you sideways. It's not about how much jewelry you have and how much money you have. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing to have the ability to buy it. I'm not going to sit here and knock it. I admire the fruits of all these fighters' labors. I admire it. But also expect you to stand up for us when it's time to stand up for us. You know, we don't have to say the American fighter anymore. We can say we're rooting for the black fighter. I say I'm rooting for the black fighter. Fuck it. Right? I don't say American fighter. Black fighters, you don't have to say I'm rooting for the American fighter anymore. You can say you're rooting for the black fighter. Simple. All right? You got covered. All right? I'll fight them for you. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, I forgot. If anybody want to sponsor the channel, man, feel free to hit me. Click any link in the description box. You can find me. And we'll go forward from there. And I just want to say, Dallas, you're a man. Matter of fact, I'm going to do another video on Dallas right now. Barbershop Conversation, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.